and welcome inside the Robert J. Collins Arena for a quarterfinal matchup for the Region 19 tournament live here in the Robert J. Collins Arena. I'm Tim Catalfamo. Thanks so much for joining us on this Saturday evening in prime time as the Brookdale Jersey Blues women's team will be taking on the Cumberland County Dukes. Brookdale comes in here winning 3 straight games coming into the Region 19 tournament, and again, they're squaring off against Cumberland, who they just beat very recently, so we'll have to take it all in and get it all wrapped up as we head on down to the court for the starting lineups. As we take a look, as I said, at Cumberland, who is coming in here losing 2 of the last 3 games. As we take a look at the starting lineup, starting 5 for tonight: Shy Peterson, Haley Drinks, Sahara Lopez Dublin, Julia Dixon, and Lynn Brown will be the starting 5 for this evening for the Dukes. They're under the head coaching job of James Bonnie. And on the other side for Brookdale, starting 5, Brianna Moore, Brianna Allender, Hermione Bankel, Colleen Brannigan, and Brianna Rodriguez will trot out onto the floor for the starting 5 tonight. Again, Coach Dabina, the head coach, in his 5th season, while Coach Boney on the other side, also in his 5th season. Both of them have had illustrious careers. And both of them have had a very, very nice season. Again, the winner of this game tonight will play Middlesex in the Final 4 for the Women's Region 19 tournament. Middlesex won earlier in the week against Harrisburg, while Northampton defeated Rowan at Gloucester County, and Ocean beat Atlantic Cape. So Northampton and Ocean will play in one of the Final 4 rounds, the first game, while the winner of this game will play Middlesex to decide who will be the actual one playing for the championship round. Interesting to note, Brookdale just beat Cumberland on the 11th when they won 69-56. They won by 13 in that game. Brianna Allender got game-high 28 points, while Caitlin Conroy had 8 and 8 rebounds. And again, the Cumberland comes in here losing 2 of the last 3 games, but they beat the #1 seed Middlesex for their last game of the regular season on February 13th, where they blew them out 77-55. However, Brookdale beat Cumberland last time they were in action. Hermione Bankel and Shy Peterson battling out for the opening tip. Cumberland controls, and we are underway for the quarterfinal round here in the women's tournament. Here is Sarah Lopez Dublin. Ball being swung around now into the corner. Here's Haley Drinks. Down low to Julia Dixon. Kicks it out to Peterson for a long 3. It was an air ball and a weak side rebound pulled down by Colleen Brannigan. Cumberland appears to be in a 2-3 zone. Here's Hermione Bankel driving in inside, kicks it out to Brianna Rodriguez in the corner. Back rim, no good, and a long rebound pulled down by Sarah Dublin. Here is Dixon with a long 3. That's off the mark, and a rebound again to Brannigan. Now up ahead to Brianna Allender. Allender goes right at Haley Drinks and is able to lay it in, and Brianna Allender gets the Jersey Blues on the board for the first time this evening, as we have a minute gone by here in the first quarter. So here's Sahara Lopez Dublin. Over to number 30, Lynn Brown. Guarded by Allender. Blues, again, also in a 2-3 zone. Both of the teams opening up with that as their primary defense. Rims on that shot from Dublin. And a fresh 30 now for Cumberland. Drinks thought about taking a 3. Now inside to Julia Dixon, and Dixon's turnaround shot is off the mark. Inside to Allender, who's driving it in on Dublin, and Allender is fouled, and she will go to the line for the first time this evening. Foul is going to be on number 5, Sahara Lopez Dublin. That's her first foul, team foul number 1 for the Dukes. As it'll send Hermione Bankel, who makes the first foul shot. Allender, the elementary education major here at Brookdale, no good on the second attempt. However, Hermione Bankel underneath able to grab that rebound. And a fresh 30 again for Brookdale. Brannigan gets it into a cutting Rodriguez and a high arcing layup off the glass and in. And quickly Brookdale has a 5-0 lead with 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter. Dublin gets it over to Brown, now back to Dublin. Here is Drinks at the top of the arc. Dublin looking to get it down low to Dixon, nothing there. Here is Drinks from the corner. No good, and a rebound to Allender. Allender now going coast to coast, gives it off to Moore. A little too strong on that shot right underneath the basket. And Haley Drinks brings it up for the Dukes. Dublin goes inside, forces it up, off the rim, no good. It rolled around for a couple seconds. Not able to get it to fall, and Cumberland has now gone the last 3 minutes to start this game scoreless. Allender can't finish underneath the basket, and Dublin stepped on the baseline. She did a nice athletic job to steal that ball away from Allender, but she stepped on the baseline right at the last second. So Allender will inbound with a fresh 30 for the Brookdale Jersey Blues. Hermione Bankel now goes inside, dribbled it off her foot, out of bounds. Forgot to mention our officials tonight, Lawrence Harris, Teresa Conyer, and John Capel-Leone. Blues still in a 2-3 zone. Here's Haley Drinks, now gets it over to Brown. Peterson to Dublin. Down low to Brown. She threw it at her feet, but Brown's able to scoop it up and put it in. And that's the first points that Cumberland has scored so far here in this first quarter. Here's Ibrianna Moore in the left arc. Gets it into the paint to Allender. Now back out to Rodriguez with 10 on the shot clock. Brannigan hoists up a 3. Off the mark, but Hermione Bankel is able to grab the rebound, and Brookdale again will reset their offense. Moore pops a 3. Back rim no good, out of bounds, last touched by Cumberland. So Brookdale will have yet another offensive possession on this end of the floor. Bankel inbounds, Allender long 2, she makes it, and she does. Brianne Allender with a nice jumper from right in front of the three-point line. Her foot was on the line, that's why it's not a 3. And it's a 7-2 lead for Brookdale as we approach halfway here in the first quarter. Going by very quickly, only one foul so far. Dublin, some contact between her and Rodriguez, now a jump ball. Possession arrow gonna go towards Cumberland. Cumberland looks like they're going to start with some full court pressure, trying to pressure Brookdale into a mistake. Ibrianna Moore, right hook shot, a little short, and goes back to Cumberland. Again, Cumberland being coached by James Bonney in his 5th season. He took this team to the Region 19 championship game last year, and they won it. So this is the returning team. Some of the players, Sarah Lopez Dublin, and a couple of others have crossed over, but for the majority, it's mainly freshmen. Long 3 from the corner by Brown is off the mark. Drinks goes, that's Shy Peterson who goes back up with it and lays it in. Brookdale's lead now is down to just 1 possession at 3. Rodriguez. Hand off to Allender. Allender a little too strong with that runner in the lane. Now goes back up with it and fouled from behind by number 21, Julia Dixon. So the foul is going to be on Dixon, number 21, the second on Cumberland, the first on Dixon. And Brianne Allender will go to the line again as Coach Bonnie's going to call a timeout very briefly to discuss things as his team is down currently by 3. So 4:39 left here in the first quarter, 7-4. Brookdale leads quarterfinal match. We'll be back after this.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
And we're back live here in the Collins Arena. Tim Catalfamo here with you as we have a quarterfinal round for the Women's 19 Region Tournament Championship between Brookdale and the Cumberland Dukes. Brookdale currently holds a 3-point lead as Brianne Allender at the free throw line makes the first of a pair of foul shots. Caitlin Conroy, you see in the background, getting ready to check in at the next whistle for Brookdale. And Allender knocks them both down. As I said, Caitlin Conroy, for the first time, trots down on the floor as Brianna Rodriguez goes to the bench. Here is Peterson in the corner. Ball kicked around, gets it over to Dublin. Here is Lynn Brown. Again, Brookdale still in a 2-3 zone. And now we're going to get a blocking foul on the floor on Brookdale. And they're going to get Brianne Allender with a blocking foul. That's the first on Allender, the first on Brookdale here in the first quarter. Coach Davina not happy with that call. Peterson hands off Lynn. Brown inside to Dixon. Dixon a little too strong. There was some contact. No call. Up ahead, Allender, ahead of the field. Lays it up and in. Brianne Allender gives the Brookdale Jersey Blues a 7-point lead. That's their largest lead of the evening. Dublin stumbled in the paint and Lynn Brown threw it away, trying to get it over to Haley Drinks. Drinks comes out as a new player, Sarah Mazzio, comes in. For Cumberland, Caitlin Conroy down low, fouled by Julia Dixon. So they're going to call the foul on the floor, I believe, on Dixon. That's Dixon's second foul. Team foul number 3. And just like that, we have another quick substitution for Cumberland as Julia Dixon is going to come out. And coming in for her is Haley Drinks. Quick substitution there. Conroy. Back to Moore, back inside the Conroy, 1-on-3. And the rebound pulled down by Lynn Brown. Mazzio over to Drinks with a nice floater, and Drinks knocks it down. It's a 5-point game. Cumberland still trying to get into a rhythm here in this first quarter. Brannigan had it stripped away. Brown lost it. Beinkel picks it up, and she throws it. No, she does not. I thought she was going to throw it away. Moore saved it out of bounds. Shot clock did not reset, down to 10. Beinkel back to Moore for a left wing 3, off the glass and in. Brianna Moore doing a nice job with the quick hand, saving it out of bounds, and then making Cumberland pay behind the arc. It's an 8-point lead for Brookdale. Dublin. Cross-court pass to Mazzio for a 3, and she drains it. Sarah Mazzio, number 14. And the lead is 5. Ball tipped away. Lynn Brown comes up with it. Hermione Beinkel was trying to get it into Caitlin Conroy, but telegraphed it a little bit too much. Mazzio. Bounce pass to Peterson, back out Brown. Shot clock starting to wind down to 10. Here is Dublin inside, and Dublin makes the basket and the foul. And she will go to the line to try to get one extra point, as the foul is officially going to be credited to Colleen Brannigan. That's the first on Brannigan. Hermione Bankel comes out, and coming in for her for the first time this evening is Michelle Montefinis. So Sahara Lopez Dublin, the sophomore, 5'6", from Atlantic City, New Jersey, completes the three-point play. And it's a two-point game. Here is Montefinis. Moore, another three from the corner. This one in and out. Was halfway down, popped back out again. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Cumberland, for the first time, could take the lead or tie on this possession. Dublin, a long three off the mark. Brannigan brings it down for Brookdale, who checked back in. Conroy working it against Peterson. A little short, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, no, and Peterson pulls down the board for the Dukes. And Peterson now at the other end turns the ball over. Caitlin Conroy comes in for Brianna Rodriguez. You see there's Coach Bonnie. Again, took this team to a Region 19 championship last year. Interviewed him after the game last February. Rodriguez had it partially blocked away. I believe that was Brown underneath. Under a minute left to play here in the first quarter. Peterson, nifty move. Gets it into Brown, goes inside on the paint, back out to Dublin for a long three, and Dublin gives the Cumberland Dukes their first lead, 15-14, under a minute to play. Allender gets it into Cuddy Montefinis, lays it in with the left hand. Nice job by Michelle Montefinis. The smallest player on the floor usually does the majority of the work. Brookdale back up by one. Stolen away by Moore. Rodriguez picks up the loose change. Shot clock turned off. Allender tries to go around the Rodriguez screen. Clock down to three. Rodriguez chucks it up, way off the mark, and that will end the first quarter of play here in the Collins Arena. Brookdale leads 16-15. We'll be back to the Collins Arena for this quarterfinal round right after this.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
I'm Hannah.
Need a place for your next conference, meeting, seminar, or social gathering? Choose the Warner Student Life Center located on the beautiful wooded 300-acre campus of Brookdale Community College in Monmouth County. You'll have access to 15,000 square feet of versatile event space, state-of-the-art conference facilities, a comfortable lounge, a scenic outdoor patio area, and an award-winning catering service. To learn more, visit brookdalecc.edu/events. That's brookdalecc.edu/events. The Warner Student Life Center at Brookdale Community College. Make it the place for your next event.
For nearly 50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove again and again that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Back here in the Collins Arena, Tim Califano with you, about to start the second quarter. Brookdale leads by one, 16-15. Over Cumberland. Again, this is a quarterfinal round. Winner will play Middlesex, the number one ranked seed, in one of the two Final Four games. Brown over to Dublin, drives inside, a little out of control, gathers it back up, but is not able to complete the layup. Brannigan. Cumberland now has switched to a man-to-man defense. Cumberland picked up, or Brannigan rather, picked up her dribble. Allender inside, 1-on-2, puts it up, no good, but she will be fouled. And that's the third time Brianne Allender will go to the free throw line this evening. Foul is officially going to be credited to number 5, Sahara Lopez Dublin. It's the second foul on Dublin, first on Cumberland here in the second quarter. Remember, team fouls reset after each quarter. As Allender off the front rim and in. Allender shooting 71% on the year from the foul line. A little too strong on that one, and Peterson is able to win the rebound for Cumberland. Cumberland has only led once in this game. Brookdale has had a lead as large as 9. Brown spinning her way inside, now puts it up. I believe she walked, and she did. So Brown turns it over. Brookdale will inbound, and you can see Cumberland starting to stick with this full court press for the most part. It's not a full court press as the ball is not being pressured coming up, and Coach Dabina saw something possibly having to do with the full court press, that he'll take a quick 30-second timeout. So we're going to step aside with him, take a break after this.
Planning a large-scale event or conference? Consider Brookdale Community College and its versatile Collins Arena. The Collins Arena is the premier venue for all kinds of corporate and community events. Live concerts and celebrity happenings, trade shows and expositions, sporting events and tournaments. The Collins Arena has countless layout options to meet your needs. Bring your next event to life at the Collins Arena at Brookdale Community College. Go to brookdalecc.edu/events and start planning your next event now.
And we're back here in the Collins Arena, 8:43 remaining here in the second quarter in this quarterfinal round in the Region 19 tournament. Brookdale leads 17-15 over Cumberland. Coach Sabina called a quick 30-second timeout, and that pass inside taken away. Now up ahead, Peterson goes over Brianne Rodriguez, and now we're going to get an offensive foul on Shy Peterson. Now hold up. Now they're going to change the call. Hang on. They're going to call it a blocking foul now on Rodriguez. Initially, the one official had pointed the other way as if it was going to be an offensive foul on Shy Peterson. Now they're saying it's going to be a blocking foul instead on Rodriguez. Peterson can't finish it off from the line, but Brown gets the rebound for Cumberland. Coach Dabina not happy about that call, and he might have a case as the call was reversed. Peterson rattles it in the paint, and Cumberland now has a 2-point lead. Caitlin Conroy getting ready to check in at the next buzzer. Rodriguez at the foul line. Looking to go somewhere with it. Montefinis goes around the screen. Loses it for a second, now picks it up. Shot clock down to 10. Allender down to 8. Back out Montefinis. Rodriguez, Brannigan for a 3. Too strong, and Peterson boxes out Montefinis and grabs the rebound. Dublin, floater, no. Drinks, puts it back up, no again, and Rodriguez, again another rebound for Brookdale. Montefinis carried it. Heavy amount of substitutions here for Brookdale. Caitlin Conroy, Hermione Bankel, and number 3, Katiera McMillan all come in for Brianna Rodriguez, Ivoriana Moore, and Michelle Montefinis, who go to the bench. And just like that, Coach Bonny is going to call a quick timeout, full timeout. And with that, we'll take it with him. 7:17 remaining here in the second quarter. Cumberland leads by 2. We'll be back after this.
Be the boss of your career. Learn the tools you need to compete in today's job market. The Business Office Support Specialist BOSS course is an intensive 260-hour, hands-on, 13-week Brookdale certificate program that teaches beginners Microsoft Office applications. BOSS includes computer literacy, keyboard review and speed building, Windows, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and 2 weeks of QuickBooks. To register, brookdalecc.edu/career development. You may qualify for a federal grant to pay the cost of training for employment in the growing healthcare field. The healthcare industry that has added jobs every year with more growth forecast. Jobs such as medical, nursing, and dental assistants, physical therapy and home health aide, pharmacy technicians, and many more. 10 New Jersey community colleges offer the Health Profession Opportunity Grants. See if you qualify for the federal grants for training by contacting your participating community college and start to build your pathway to a brighter future.
Back here live in the Collins Arena. Welcome back. Tim Catalfamo live here with you. 7:17 remaining here in this quarterfinal round of the Region 19 Women's Tournament. Cumberland leads by 2. Coach Bonny had taken a timeout under that last possession. Here is Shai Peterson over to Lynn Brown. Now back to Dublin. Number 14, Sarah Mazzio checked in for Cumberland under that last whistle as Dublin is fouled inside as she was driving her way to the basket. You see Coach Dabina's reaction. And they're going to call the foul on Caitlin Conroy. That's the first foul on Conroy, the second on the team, and it will send Sahara Lopez Dublin to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Not able to hit the first one. Lopez comes in here shooting 61% from the line, while as a team, the Dukes come in here shooting 58%. So not terrible numbers as she makes 1 out of 2 from the line. Full court press again. Not a tremendous amount of pressure shown by Cumberland, but just enough to pressure the ball coming up. Conroy goes over Peterson, blocking foul on Shai Peterson. Peterson, I believe, had set her feet. So they're going to call the foul on Peterson. That's her first, second on the Dukes. And Caitlin Conroy, the 6'4" sophomore, not able to hit the first one.
This is not your ordinary community college.
Apologize about that. Conroy gets 1 out of 2. Conroy, the sophomore from Oakhurst, New Jersey. Peterson, who just committed that last foul. Haley Drinks now, hands off to Mazzio. Mazzio almost lost it, picks it back up. Peterson with 10 on the clock. Brown, Haley Drinks. Mazzio's 3 is off the mark as the shot clock was winding down. McMillan pushes it up to Allender in the corner. Hoists up a 3. Nope. And Lynn Brown with the rebound. Dublin, another 3. Ooh, ball got stuck up there. As that gives a new meaning to getting the ball. Yeah, there you go. That can happen before, but this is going to be difficult. There you go. It gets it out. We have a replay of that? That might be kind of funny. Let's take a look at this again. Watch this. You don't see this every day. This is Dublin's shot. And whoops. See Hermione Bangel's reaction. She's like, oh, come on. I had the perfect position. You gotta get that rebound. Conroy puts it in at the other end. And it's a tie game at 20. Peterson now left arc three. A little off the mark, out of bounds, back to Brookdale. Cumberland comes in here shooting as a team only 27% from behind the line. They have taken a good number of threes this evening. Some of them they have hit, others, as the last two down the floor have shown, have not connected. Ooh, Allender may have gotten away with a travel. Bankel fouled on her drive to the basket. So that'll send Hermione Bankel to the line. Foul's going to be on Lynn Brown. That's her first. And as far as Hermione Bankel is concerned, she goes to the line only shooting 36%. Able to make the first one. Bankel, the freshman 5'7" guard, all the way from France. Knocks him down from the line, and Brookdale now goes back up by 2. Interesting note on Bankel, she made the Dean's List in 2015, so very smart girl, both on and off the court. Alley-oop, tried to get it over to Peterson as Dublin threw it away. And now Coach Boney all the way out, Bonnie all the way out to midcourt to try to call a quick 30-second timeout as he wants to discuss things over. Again, his team down by 2 at the moment. We're going to step aside, squeeze in a quick commercial break right after this.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is
back here in the Collins Arena, 4:58 remaining here in the second quarter. Coach Bonnie called a quick timeout to discuss it with his players. Again, his Dukes down by 2 as Kadiera McMillan inbounds right in front, literally, of her own bench. Been a pretty close game for the most part. Brookdale did have at one point a 7-point lead, but ever since the start of the second quarter, it's been fairly close. McMillan driving it inside. Ooh, down goes Brown and Bankel as they both crash to the ground. It's going to be a jump ball. No, now they're actually going to call a foul on Hermione Bankel as she was trying to rip the ball literally out of Brown's hands. That'll be the first on Bankel, 3 on the Blues. Mazzio over to Dublin, now back to Mazzio. Brown, it's a 2 if she makes it. Air ball, and the rebound pulled down by Allender. Allender, who had 28 points the last time Brookdale played Cumberland back on the 11th. Colleen Brannigan with the layup with the right hand. And Brookdale now back up by 4. Mazzio, Peterson lines up for a long 2. Allender again, another rebound. Julia Dixon getting ready to check in for Cumberland at the next buzzer. Allender in the paint, stops, pulls up. Bankel with the rebound, gives it back to Allender, who goes back up with it. Still loose on the floor, and Dublin is able to come up with it. It's a long 2 for Dublin. Back iron, no good. Tipped around, Allender again with the rebound. Allender looking to go somewhere with it. Now gonna have to pull up and set up the offense. Or will she? She'll pop a 3. Dublin lost it, and McMillan picks it up. So players cannot hold on to the basketball as Allender able to redeem herself and knocks down the jumper inside the paint. And Brookdale slowly starting to pull away the last couple of minutes, up to a 6-point lead, under 3 to play here in the second quarter. Brown fouled by Bankel right at the top of the arc. Substitutions coming in for either side. You see Brianna Moore in the white, Julia Dixon in the blue. Moore comes in for Brannigan, and Dixon comes in for Haley Drinks, who goes to the bench. Coach Dabina watching from the sidelines. Dublin guarded closely by McMillan. Dangerous pass over to Brown. Back to Dublin. And now we're going to get a foul on the floor. Going to be a blocking call on Brookdale. They're going to call the foul. Still waiting for official word. They'll call it. They're going to call it on McMillan. I apologize. Katie Aaron McMillan. That's her first foul. And because Brookdale has committed 5 team fouls, the Dukes now are going to be shooting 2 free throws for the remainder of the quarter. Brianna Rodriguez now comes in for Hermione Bankel. Nope, Caitlin. Katie McMillan, I apologize. Hermione Bankel was just going over to talk things over with Coach Dabina. Meanwhile, Sierra Lopez Dublin rims out. Cannot connect on either of them from the line. Conroy right on Dixon inside, and Conroy a little bit too strong. Was not near the rim on that shot. Oh, ball tipped away, out of bounds, last touched by Brookdale. Coach Davina instructing his players from the sidelines as Cumberland's going to inbound with 18 on their shot clock. Brown just barely beats the 5-second call. Brown again underneath to Peterson, floater, good. Shy Peterson able to end the scoreless drought that Cumberland had been on the last 3 minutes and closes to within 4 of the Brookdale lead. Conroy inside to a cutting Bankel, lays it up and in with the left hand. Hermione Bankel doing a nice job off the bench this evening. Or no, as a starting player, starting 5. She's done a nice job. Under 90 seconds to play. Dublin fouled inside as she was bumped. We'll have to see who the foul officially is going to be on. They're going to call it looks like, on number 21, Hermione Bankel. It's going to be the second on Bankel. And it will send Sahara Lopez Dublin again to the free throw line for a pair of baskets. Quick substitution. You see Michelle Montefinis with the double pigtails coming in as Hermione Bankel goes to the bench. Dublin closes Cumberland again to within 4. Montefinis looking to direct traffic, gets over to Allender. Gets it to a posting up Conroy, and Conroy is fouled by Julia Dixon. There was some contact inside, and it'll send Caitlin Conroy, the 6'4" sophomore from Oakhurst, New Jersey, to the foul line, where she has been shooting 56% on the year. Julia Dixon with 3 fouls, checks out for Cumberland. Coming in for her will be Haley Drinks. Conroy a little too strong in the second one, 1 out of 2. Under a minute left to play. Rodriguez tried to get it into Caitlin Conroy, and Lynn Brown made an excellent play, not only intercepting it, but going down on the floor to pick it up. Dublin at the other end, a little too strong with that layup. I think she was expecting some contact, didn't get a foul to go her way. Brookdale didn't even touch her, and Caitlin Conroy took one too many steps. Coach Sabina not happy with his team after that last possession. It's about a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Failed alley-oop there, but Peterson is able to get the ball and put it in. Dublin was trying to get it to Shy Peterson down low. It's a 3-point game. Shot clock now is officially turned off. Down to 7, Conroy floats it up there, no good. Montefinis struggles to grab it, out of bounds with 1.9 remaining. It'll be Cumberland's ball. Going to be tough for Cumberland to really do anything here. We'll have to see if they can get something. Inbounds, ooh, almost intercepted by Moore. Brown, long three at the buzzer, hits the glass, no good. And at the end of the second quarter, first half, Brookdale leads by 3, 29-26. So at the end of the first half, so to speak, Brookdale again has a 3-point lead, 29-26. Really was a very, very good half. Again, Brookdale opened up with a lot of energy. They had a lead of 7 at one point in the first quarter. However, at the end of the first quarter, Brookdale only had a 1-point lead, 16-15. And at the end of 20 minutes of play, Brookdale has a 3-point lead, 29-26 over Cumberland. Cumberland has struggled from behind the arc and inside with a lot of easy baskets that just have not gone in. We'll have to see if that changes in the second half. Again, quarterfinal match. Tim Califamo live with you here in the Collins Arena. We'll step aside and take a break for the second half coming up after these messages here on Brookdale Television.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
Like a lot of people, I thought community college was a backup option, a discount education. But now, I can't imagine starting anywhere else. Brookdale challenged me. I had the tools and the faculty I needed to grow, both as a student and an engineer. Today, I'm transferring to a prestigious university and finishing a fellowship at NASA. I'm Nick Sikowski, and I came to Brookdale to save money on college. I never imagined it would be the smartest move I ever made.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin. I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
Hello, I'm Laura Vetter here for Brookdale TV at the ring ceremony for the women's soccer team, 2014 back-to-back national champions.
Being a national championship is an indescribable feeling.
I mean, it didn't feel real at first. Going to school the next day was just amazing. We were all just couldn't believe it.
I don't know how to explain it. It was it's unreal.
Honestly, I really could not have done it without my teammates. It's such a team effort, the sport, and that's why I love it.
We commend you for your good sportsmanship and team spirit, and for bringing great honor to your family, your coaches, and your community, the entire county of Monmouth.
We really did have a good group, and I wish if Brookdale was 4 years that I would have more time with you, but since it's only 2, I'm grateful for what I did have, and I'm just really proud of all of you, and like I said, I look forward to what the future has for all of you, so thank you.
I think that the soccer program is just such a great addition to the school. The school has such a great reputation. That, they had 2 national championships. I think that it will just highlight the school even more so.
Catch the women's soccer team as they attempt a three-peat this fall. I'm Laura Vetter for Brookdale TV. Thanks for watching.
It's the week before finals here at Brookdale Community College, and students are running around hoping to pull together a big A on their final exam, but a few of them are here in the Bankier Library choosing relaxation over stress by taking a step out of the student's life and into the dog's life.
Well, this is an annual event that we do. Actually, we do it every semester. Around exam time, it's therapy dogs in the library for students to come in and staff too, just to have some fun, to relax, pet the dogs, play with the dogs, and kind of relieve some stress.
Oh, you are so cute. I'm so happy. High five.
You're so cute.
Everybody needs those study breaks, and it's a way to take a study break without having to get distracted at the same time.
So that petting a therapy dog before finals is supposed to reduce all your stress, and it works. It actually works. This is, I think, the 4th year that we've been here, and finals are next week. Students will come. They will de-stress with petting a therapy dog. The dogs are trained. They're certified by an organization called Bright and Beautiful. We're all volunteers. We're also all the owners of these dogs. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. It's a win-win. The dogs love to be petted, and the students get to enjoy a puppy without, owning them.
My name is Amy Clark. I'm one of the librarians here, and I am the coordinator for this Therapy Dogs event for Anti-Stress Week. I feel great about the turnout. It is usually one of the most popular events in the library. This is the first year that I am coordinating it, and I'm really glad that we have as much interest as we do.
You never know what finals are.
I am a biology major at Brookdale, and I just finished my practical, and I was so stressed out, and I was supposed to go home, and I was told that there were dogs coming to the library. So I immediately came back, and I am so happy right now. I have panic attacks all the time from schoolwork and stuff, so this is the best thing ever.
So much special attention.
I just think it's a fun experience for them. If you're a dog person, it's great. If you're not a dog person, it's hard to not walk by and still want to give them a pet. And it's hopefully it'll get students to kind of relax at this time of the year that can be very, very stressful for them.
What do you like about humans? What do you think of this event on campus?
Need a break from the vigorous academic year? Don't worry, you're not the only one. Hi, I'm Sophia Parola, and I'm here at the Student Life Center, where students are chilling out, drinking smoothies, and hoping their finals go smoothly.
I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
I'm Zaire.
Zaire, I see you're drinking a smoothie. What smoothie is that?
A strawberry banana smoothie.
It looks delicious.
Oh, it is very scrumptious.
How do you think it's helping you de-stress from the academic year?
Well, it's cold and it relaxes my throat, and it's like, you know, it's very relaxing. You know, if I get a brain freeze, it'll stop me from doing homework. You know what I mean? So that's why how it's relaxing. You know?
Sounds successful to me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy your smoothie. Hi, can you tell me your name?
My name is Lorena. Hello.
Hi, Lorena. That's a beautiful name. Did you have a smoothie?
Yes, I did. Strawberry banana. It was so delicious.
Do you feel de-stressed?
Of course I do.
Right now we're in SLC, and on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are here massaging the students, just giving them 5-minute chair and table massages. A lot of students benefit from it. Once we come over here, usually we're signed up. We have a non-stop time that we're here. So we're usually here 11 to 2, and it's beneficial for all the students.
I think it's a really good idea, actually, to get a massage before the finals, because it's really relaxing, yeah.
This feels amazing, just getting rid of the kinks and knots. I could see why this is Anti-Stress Week. Thank you for joining us here at Brookdale Television. Signing off.
Enter the growing field of healthcare. It is projected that more than 56,000 jobs will be added through 2018, according to New Jersey Department of Labor and Workforce Development. Brookdale's healthcare training programs provide you with the necessary skills to be successful in this expanding field of healthcare. Our Certified Nurse Aide program, or commonly referred to as CNA, is a New Jersey Department of Health and Senior Services approved program. You will be trained for employment in a nursing home, assisted living, or long-term care facility. Through lecture, lab practice, and skills testing, students learn physical and psychosocial care skills, along with ethical concepts. Upon completion of the program, students are prepared to sit for certification.
Students who become CNAs usually become successful with a lifetime of caring and with a lot of personal satisfaction. If they decide to stay in healthcare, whether they continue their education or not, they will have a fundamental base of nursing skills to carry them into whatever career they choose in the future.
This program, along with the Certified Home Health Aide and Patient Care Technician, are approved as prerequisites for the AAS in nursing at Brookdale. For information, call 732-224-2813 or go to brookdalecc.edu/healthcare-training. Early registration is strongly encouraged, as most healthcare programs have limited enrollment.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Need a place for your next conference, meeting, seminar, or social gathering? Choose the Warner Student Life Center located on the beautiful wooded 300-acre campus of Brookdale Community College in Monmouth County. You'll have access to 15,000 square feet of versatile event space, state-of-the-art conference facilities, a comfortable lounge, a scenic outdoor patio area, and an award-winning catering service. To learn more, visit brookdalecc.edu/events. That's brookdalecc.edu/events. The Warner Student Life Center at Brookdale Community College. Make it the place for your next event.
For nearly 50 years, Brookdale graduates have been shattering expectations. They transfer to Georgetown and Columbia University. They work at NASA, call Major League Baseball games, and defeat celebrity chefs. They prove again and again that a college is only as good as its success stories, and ours speak for themselves. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
And we're back here live in the Robert J. Collins Arena for the quarterfinal round for the Women's 19 Region Tournament as the Brookdale Jersey Blues come into the second half leading 29-26 over the Cumberland County Dukes. As let's go on down to the court. As I said, Brookdale leads by 3, 29-26. At the end of the first half, Brookdale has had a largest lead of 7 in this game. However, Cumberland near the end of the first quarter was able to close in on that. And of course, at the end of 2, they're only within 3 of Brookdale. Again, the winner will play Middlesex. As Haley Trinks threw it away, tried to get it down low to number 21, Julia Dixon. I've been told that the Ocean and Northampton and Middlesex coaches are in the audience, scouting things out, wanting to see how things go. Again, Middlesex will play the winner of this game, as well as Northampton and Ocean. That will be the 4 teams in the Final Four. 15 in the shot clock. Allender couldn't handle that one inside. Now Brannigan with 10. Gonna have to put up a quick shot. Gets it into Conroy. Conroy forces it up there, too strong, way off the mark. Ball tipped around, out of bounds, last touched by the Dukes, and they'll go back to Brookdale with a fresh 30. Moore inbounds over to Hermione Bankel. Bankel puts up, Brannigan with a 3, back iron no good, and it is Peterson who's able to pull down the rebound for Cumberland. Haley Drinks now gets it over to Dublin. Dixon, top of the arc, 3, in and out. And Allender, not sure the number Allender has had, but she has pulled down a tremendous amount of rebounds this evening. Again, she had 28 points, a game high, last time these two teams played, which was not long ago. Allender on the reverse, couldn't hit the layup. Dublin now. Oh, kickball there by Allender, out of bounds. And as I said, Cumberland will inbound. Misspoke, ball did not go out of bounds, as Allender kicked it. Anytime a player kicks the ball, it's an automatic stoppage with the whistles for the officials. Long 3 by Peterson does not drop. And now here comes Brannigan racing up the floor, kicks it out. Moore for a 3. And Ibrianna Moore starts out the second half here in the third quarter for Brookdale in a nice way. And Brookdale now back up by 6, 32-26. Timeout, Coach Bonnie, as he is not happy with the way his players opened up. Let's take a look at this replay here from Ibrianna Moore. Watch this, kicks out here. Squares up. And smoothly knocks it down. Gives Brookdale a 6-point lead, 32-26. As they've got their work cut out for them, Cumberland does. Down by 6. We'll take a break. No, we'll keep it here. .802 remaining here in the third quarter. Brookdale's been in command of this game for the most part, however, have struggled a bit. These are two pretty much evenly matched teams. Both of these two teams come in here with similar stats across the board. Dublin gonna have to put up a long three as the shot clock started to wind down. Lynn Brown comes in there with a leaping rebound. Caitlin Conroy, though, rips it away from her. Up ahead, Allender, 2 on 3, she'll pull it back. Conroy now goes driving inside on Dixon and lays it in. Caitlin Conroy has given the Brookdale Jersey Blues their largest lead now of the night of 8. Drinks. Over to Dublin. Now back out to Brown. Brown squares up for a 3 and banks it off the glass and in for Lynn Brown. It's the first points that Cumberland has had in over 3 minutes. Up ahead, Allender, fouled from behind by Dublin. The foul is going to be credited to Sahara Lopez Dublin. That's Dublin's third foul, the first on the team, and now it'll send Brianne Allender to the line where she's shooting again 71% on the year. Hits the first one. Allender, the elementary education major, wants to be an elementary school teacher. Lead back up to 7, 36-29. Drinks, Peterson. Dublin double team for the moment, almost threw it away. Shot clock down to 10. Dublin back out shy, Peterson for a right arc 3, and Peterson knocks it down. Nobody closed out on her, and just like that, Cumberland's now within 4 of the lead. Conroy at the foul line. Gives it off Brannigan. Goes driving inside. And now we're going to get a over-the-back call on Caitlin Conroy, who was trying to grab that rebound. Coach Dabina not. I don't think he ever sits down during one of these games. Both of these two coaches constantly walking around, very intense on the sidelines, as they should be. It's a close game. A lot on the line here in the quarterfinal match. Julia Dixon. Ooh, trying to get it over to Haley Drinks, threw it away. Allender scooped it up. Now here's Hermione Bankel. Recognized that she didn't have the numbers, then pulled back. Colleen Brannigan now with the left hand, and one. Lynn Brown going to be called with the blocking foul, and Colleen Brannigan now will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. That foul on Brown is going to be her second, the team's second foul. So Brannigan, 75% on the line. 5'9" freshman from Aberdeen cannot make the foul shot, but Allender able to help her out and grab the rebound, and a fresh 30 for Brookdale. Approaching the halfway point here in the third quarter, moving by very quickly. Conroy, there's some contact inside, wasn't able to hit that one. 2-on-1, Dublin, 1-on-1 with Moore. Goes over Moore, but is able to lay it in. Brannigan. Back to Bankel. Bankel. Ooh, and I think Hermione Bankel traveled with the basketball. Coach Bonnie was yelling all the way from the sidelines that was a walk, and he was correct. Again, his team only down by 4. They just have never quite been able to get over that hump. Again, they did have Cumberland, I'm talking about, had a 1-point lead at one point in the first quarter, but it was very early on. Ever since then, they've been playing catch-up with Brookdale. Drinks, air ball. And Rodriguez picks up the board. Allender. Dukes in a man-to-man defense. They started out with zone. Bankel, 3 seconds. She had pulled up in the paint and she didn't have anywhere to go with it. No outlets pass to get to. And because of the 3 seconds in the paint, now she's thrown it away. Turns it over. Kadiera McMillan getting ready to check in at the next buzzer. Brookdale, though, remains in a 2-3 zone. Dixon goes right around Hermione Bankel, too strong. Drinks, though, able to grab the weak side rebound. Peterson dribbles it off her foot. And Hermione Bankel goes out. You see her there on a monitor. Kadiera McMillan comes in. Bankel has had a nice night so far. And Cumberland still sticking with that full court press. McMillan lost the ball. 1-on-2. Dublin at the other end of the court. Blocked out of bounds by Allender, who made a nice move on the basketball. It was a clean block. And now Cumberland will have another opportunity with 25 seconds left on the shot clock. Brown underneath to Peterson. Jumper, good. Shy Peterson has had a nice evening as well for Cumberland. And it is close within a 2-point game. Loose ball, last touch by Cumberland. And now they're going to reverse the call, as originally Brookdale was going to get the ball. They had originally said white, and now they change it to blue. So you see Coach Dabina's reaction there. He's not happy with that because they had changed the call originally. It was going to Brookdale on that out-of-bounds play. Now they say Kadiera McMillan touched it last, so it's over to Cumberland. Cumberland now has an opportunity to take the lead or tie. Lynn inside, lays it in, it's a tie game. Conroy ready to come in, the next buzzer. Allender, guarded closely by Dublin. Coach Bonney really getting into it on the sidelines. Moore hoists up a 3, and she rattles it home. Brianna Moore. Couldn't have come at a better time for Brookdale. Back up by 3, under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Peterson. Now Dublin on the other end of the court. Brown down to Dixon. Back out to Dublin. Drives inside. And she'll be fouled before the shot on the floor. Or will she? They're now going to call it a 2-shot foul. Oh, okay. I didn't think Dublin was in the act of shooting, but Sahara Lopez Dublin is now going to go to the line to try to knock down 2 free throws. First one does everything but go in. Caitlin Conroy, Haley Drinks for either side check in as Kadiera McMillan and number 14, Sarah Mazio, go to their respective team bench. Dublin cannot hit the second foul shot. Is not able to complete either one of them, and it's still a 3-point game. Conroy forces it up, gets her on rebound, puts it back up. No! Ball still loose on the floor, and now Dublin has it for Cumberland. Kicks it out, Peterson for a 3. In and out. Ball last touched by Cumberland. Cumberland, though, keeping their players on this side of the court. Not giving Brookdale anything. Not really a full pressure press, but they still are not leaving Brookdale with any easy trips up the floor. Brannigan give and go inside from Conroy, and Brannigan is fouled from behind by Lynn Brown. Brown not happy with that call. It's going to be Brown's third foul, the third on Cumberland, and Colleen Brannigan, 5'9" freshman from Aberdeen, New Jersey, in and out on the first one. Brookdale comes in here as a team, shooting 60% from the line. And Brannigan usually doesn't do too bad from the line, 75%. Not able to make either one of them. Rodriguez, though, puts it back up on the offensive rebound. Was not able to get that layup, and now Allender pulls down another board. So Brookdale has another opportunity at the basket. Conroy again working it on Dixon. Ball loose, and Haley Drinks picks it up for Cumberland. Approaching 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dublin, fancy, nifty move to the basket, coast to coast, lays it in. It's a one-point game. And timeout, Coach Dabina. He's going to take a full timeout as his team has started to get a little bit sloppy on the offensive end. It's a one-point game, 41-40, 1:25 left. We'll be back to the Collins Arena after this.
The meditation series will strengthen your spirit with peace and balance. Intro to Zen Meditation provides a foundation of the basic principles of Zen instruction, sitting, walking, and breathing techniques allowing one's mind to rest. Allowing peace within helps develop powerful ways to invoke inner harmony and radiate peace whenever you are in need, no matter where you are. Healing Energy Meditations provides tools to help gently calm the mind to find the quiet place within. Go to brookdalecc.edu and click on Continuing Education, then Lifelong Learning.
Like a lot of people, I thought community college was a backup option, a discount education. But now, I can't imagine starting anywhere else. Brookdale challenged me. I had the tools and the faculty I needed to grow, both as a student and an engineer. Today, I'm transferring to a prestigious university and finishing a fellowship at NASA. I'm Nick Sikowski, and I came to Brookdale to save money on college. I never imagined it would be the smartest move I ever made.
Back here in the Collins Arena live for the quarterfinal round of the women's Region 19 Championship Tournament. Tim Catalfamo live. We're here with you. Winner will play #1 seed Middlesex. Brookdale currently leads Cumberland by 1, 41-40. Looks like this game could come down to the wire. Moore driving it onside on Drinks. Ooh, just a little too short, and Drinks is able to pull down the rebound. Peterson now. Gonna line up for a three. This could take the lead. Back iron, no good. And Michelle Montefinis, who checked in during that last timeout. Up ahead now to Moore. And Moore now will slow it down wisely. She didn't have the numbers. Brannigan back out to Montefinis. Montefinis in the paint. Back out to Rodriguez from the corner. And Peterson now again trying to give Cumberland their first lead since the first quarter. Dublin for three. Too strong. Gets her own rebound. And now there is a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock as the third quarter starts to wind down. Dixon, Butterfingers lost it. Up ahead now to Moore, 1-on-2. She's got the numbers, threw it away. Lynn Brown picked it up as Michelle Montefinis wasn't able to stay ahead of Brown. And now Dixon hoists up a three. It's an air ball. And that'll end the third quarter. So at the end of three, 41-40 is the score. 10 minutes of play remain. We'll be back to settle it out here in the quarterfinal round of the Region 19 Women's Championship right after this.
Hundreds of community members, elected officials, and Brookdale employees came together in support of higher education on May 29th at the 2015 Scholarship Ball. The event, hosted by the Brookdale Foundation, featured live music, dinner, dancing, and a wide range of opportunities to help support scholarships for local students.
And there are many opportunities for our students to grow, to learn because of our foundation.
Attendees were able to silently bid on hundreds of donated items in gift baskets or participate in live auctions for luxurious dinners, outings, and experiences. The ball raised over $92,000 for the Foundation's Building Minds, Building Futures Scholarship Fund, which supports students and working families who don't qualify for financial aid. The fund awarded nearly $400,000 to more than 500 students last year.
It had been my dream to become a registered nurse, and with the help of the Ava Pelican Memorial Nursing Scholarship, I was able to better afford my education at Brookdale.
To learn more about the Brookdale Foundation and its scholarship programs, visit www.brookdalecc.edu/foundation.
Welcome back. 10 minutes of play remaining here in the quarterfinal round of the Women's Region 19 Tournament Championship between Brookdale and Cumberland. It's a 1-point game. Brookdale has the advantage, 41-40. Tim Catalfamo here with you. Going to take you down to the end of this one here on Brookdale Television. If the women win, they go to play Middlesex. Allender bumped. And Sahara Lopez Dublin nodding her head as if she's acknowledging that she is the guilty party with the foul. And it is going to be on Dublin. And for Dublin, that is her 4th foul. So she will go to she'll go over to Coach Bonnie to talk things over. It's her 4th foul. Question will be whether or not she will stay in the game. As Allender goes to the free throw line, I thought that was a foul that was committed on the floor. However, the officials go to term that Allender was in the act of shooting. She misses the first one and not good on the second ones. Still a 1-point game. Cumberland now can take the lead with a 2 or 3 on this possession. Peterson down to Dublin, trying to get in there. Dixon swatted away by Rodriguez. Stolen away this time by Drinks. And now Cumberland gets a chance to catch their breath. Dublin goes inside, off the glass and in, and Cumberland has their first lead since the first quarter, 42-41. Brannigan now. Hands off Allender. Shot clock down to 10. Shot clock down to 8. Monty Fenice drives inside, left hand, layup good. And now Brookdale regains the lead, 43-42. Brown. Here is Dixon. Ooh, double teamed, somehow able to get it away, back to one of her teammates. Shot clock down to 10. Inside, Peterson, turnaround, jumper, good. Shy Peterson with a nice job. Able to drop the deuce, and it's a 1-point lead for Cumberland. Back and forth we go here in the 4th quarter. Rodriguez pulls up, way short on that one, and more dribbled on the baseline. Coach Dabina not happy with, I believe, Rodriguez. Now Cumberland has an opportunity to extend their lead. Again, they have only had a lead of 1 tonight, so they're tied with their largest lead. If they could score a bucket here, they would thus be extending their largest lead. Drinks couldn't handle it. Peterson forces it up, no good. And Rodriguez the rebound. Allender up ahead to Moore. Moore for a 3, air ball. Last touch by Rodriguez, out of bounds. And Coach Dabina just disappointed that that possession played out the way that it did. Brown. Kicks it into Peterson. Peterson over to Dublin. Jumper in and out on that one. That has been about the third or fourth shot tonight that has gone in and out for Cumberland. Moore up ahead to Rodriguez, to Montefinis. She keeps it herself. Left-hand layup, good again for Michelle Montefinis. And Brookdale regains the lead, 45-44. Brown inside to Dixon. Back out to Dublin with 16 on the shot clock. 16 on the shot clock. Shot clock down to 8. Dublin, nifty move, forces it up and in. I don't even think she turned around to see where the ball was going. She just put it up. And it somehow went in. Montefinis bumped. No, she carried the basketball. Turnover for Brookdale. So another turnover for Brookdale. You saw Caitlin Conroy and Sarah Mazzio check in for Cumberland and Brookdale. Caitlin Conroy for Brookdale, Mazzio for Cumberland. As Shai Peterson and Brianna Rodriguez go to the bench. Mazzio inside to Dixon. Back outside, Mazzio lines up for a three. Front rim, no good, out of bounds to Brookdale. 6:01 remaining. This is starting to tighten up. Nobody is leaving here in the Collins Arena. They want to see how this one plays out. Again, winner will play Middlesex in the Final Four. Give and go to Colleen Brannigan inside after the assist from Caitlin Conroy. And Brookdale again regains a 1-point lead. Drinks. Batted away by Montefinis, trying to get it inside to Dixon. Montefinis one-on-one with Mazzio, and Montefinis is able to handle the control, stop, and lay it in. Now Brookdale back up to a 3-point lead, 49-46. Now Dublin, a wild three. Dixon got her own rebound, put it up, and now there's going to be a foul on the floor underneath as Dixon was fouled. Brookdale bench really trying to make sure their players are on the same page as Haley Drinks comes out and Shai Peterson comes in. Caitlin Conroy was charged with that last foul on the floor. That's her third. Brown inside to Peterson. She's mugged. And now a 3-second call as Coach Bonnie cannot believe it. He is not happy with that call. Wow. Disappointed as Peterson, who got the initial ball in the lane, was called for a 3 seconds. Costly turnover. Montefinis again, the left-hand layup. Michelle Montefinis has been on fire the last couple times down the floor, and it's a 5-point lead for Brookdale under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Mazzaro threw it away. Ooh, Moore, though, going to be called. Or no, is it going to be on Brown or Moore? They're going to call the foul on Cumberland. It is going to be officially charged to Lynn Brown. That is going to be the fourth foul on Brown. 51-46 is the score. 4:37 remaining. We'll be back for the conclusion of this quarterfinal round right after this on Brookdale.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Michelle. I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And
we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Michelle. I'm Pickles. I'm Bree. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Bree.
And we are the Brookdale Jersey Blues.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
And back here live in the Robert J. Collins Arena, welcome back. Tim Catalfamo with you here in the Skybox. 4:37 remaining in this quarterfinal round. Brookdale has a 5-point lead. Cumberland had called a timeout before our last commercial break, trying to reset things as the wheels have started to fall apart for Cumberland, who had been on a little bit of a run and taken the lead. Just a few moments ago, Allender, just lost it, just could not handle it. And that's a shame. She had a nice drive inside, fell down to the court. Brookdale comes in there averaging 14 turnovers a game. Costly one there for Allender. Could have had Brookdale go back up by 7. Shot clock down to 10. Ooh, Dublin runs right into Caitlin Conroy. Shot from the corner way off, and now we're going to get a foul underneath. Caitlin Conroy, I think, is hurt as she got really slammed into in the lane. Foul is going to be on Brannigan. That's her 3rd, and it will send Shy Peterson to the line. Front rim on that first one. Peterson, the 5'1" freshman from Millville, New Jersey. Peterson can't hit either of them. And Montefinis, the smallest player on the floor, gets the rebound. Up ahead to Moore. Couldn't handle it. Brookdale looking a little bit scared right now, even though they have a 5-point lead. Coach Davina trying to tell his players to settle down. Under 4 to play. Brown inside Dixon, working it. Conroy fouls her, and Dixon just could not quite get to that bucket to fall in. It was dancing around on the rim for a couple seconds. And for Conroy, who is arguing the call with official Teresa Conyer, that's her 4th foul. Coach Dabina also trying to get an explanation. Dixon able to knock down the first one. Julie Dixon, the 6-foot freshman from Williamstown, New Jersey. Usually shoots 59% from the line. 1 out of 2. Colleen Brannigan with a critical rebound. It's still a 4-point lead for Brookdale. Ooh, Brannigan trying to get it into Conroy inside, but Conroy wasn't ready for it. Dublin goes right over Montefinis, loses it. Allender gets it back for Brookdale. Coach Sabina trying to settle his players down. Need to make the most of these possessions. They don't have to go in a hurry. They have a 4-point lead. Montefinis bounce pass to Conroy. Layup, yes! Finally, Caitlin Conroy, who's been having difficulty matched up against Julia Dixon down low, finally is able to get a basket, and now it's back up to a 6-point game. Drinks to Peterson, to Brown, Dixon. Every player touched it, but they can't connect on that possession. Coach Bonnie upset. Moore ahead of the defense, blew the layup, but gets her own rebound. Back out Allender for a 3, yes! Brianne Allender knocks down the 3. It's a 9-point game. That is the largest lead of the game Brookdale has had this evening. And it couldn't have come at a more better time for Brookdale. Brown tries to answer back, and she does. Lynn Brown answers right back with a 3 of her own. Quiets the Brookdale faithful here in the Collins Arena. 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. Brannigan may have gotten away with a palming call. Moore for 3, short. Dublin Goes around the defense, fouled by Allender, and Coach Dabina cannot believe that Allender put her hands up directly. He is not happy with that call, and he might have a case. Wow. That would be interesting if we could take a look at that again, as Allender again had both hands up in the air. And usually when the player has both hands up in the air, it is not a foul as long as they stay straight. Dublin can't hit the first one. And these are critical foul shots for Cumberland. Dublin makes 1 out of 2. Under 2 minutes to play. Timeout, Coach Dabina, as he wants to settle his players down. Let's take a look at this replay that Coach Dabina was arguing with the foul on Brianne Allender. Here it comes. Watch this. Allender puts her hands up, and I guess she did lean in a little bit. That was the foul. But still, a questionable call. Coach Dabina and the entire Brookdale bench was upset with it. It's the second on Allender with 1:41 remaining. Squeeze in a quick timeout, come back for the conclusion to the Collins Arena after this.
I went to college right after high school, but it didn't work out. After a few years in the workforce and the birth of my son, I decided to give college another try. At Brookdale, something clicked. I met amazing professors and found a major I was passionate about. I made the dean's list, landed a great internship, and now I'm pursuing my bachelor's degree. Thanks to Brookdale, I have what it takes to see my dreams through. I'm Tara Boyce, and I came to Brookdale to give college another try. I never imagined I would find my passion.
Back here live in the Collins Arena out of that quick timeout by Coach Dabina. Brookdale up by 5. Conroy back out more. Conroy walked with the basketball. Wow. Quick substitution. Haley Drinks comes out of the game for Cumberland. Coming in for her, Sarah Mazzio. Under 90 seconds to play. Mazzio to Brown. Shot clock down to 17. Mazzio inside Dixon at the foul line. Mazzio lines up for a 3. Short. Scramble underneath for the rebound. Jump ball. Possession arrow will give the ball back to Cumberland. They will inbound with a fresh 30 underneath their own basket. Brown looking, finally gets it into Dublin. Dublin, long 3. Air ball out of bounds. Ooh. Lynn Brown and Shy Peterson went into the bench hard. That's actually Sarah Lopez Dublin. They were both trying to get that loose ball out of bounds, and they both went crashing into the stands. Let's take a look at this replay. This was a scary moment. Watch this again. Lynn Brown, Dublin going for the rebound. Oof, that could have been bad. Lucky both players were not injured. Under a minute left to play. Focus back in on Brookdale. Cumberland choosing not to foul here, trying to hold out this defensive possession. Conroy, one-on-one with Dixon in the paint. Back out to Brannigan with a 10 on the shot clock. Brannigan, hands off Montefinis. Driving inside, bounce past Conroy. Jumper, no. And a rebound, Brown. Cumberland's gonna have to go quickly. They're running out of time. Under 30 seconds to play, down by 5. They're gonna have to hustle. Dixon to Brown for a 3. No good. Ball tipped around. Brown puts it back up, puts it up for another 3. Short. More contact underneath. Dublin. Jump ball. No, a foul. Coach Dabina wanted a jump ball. Instead, they're going to call a foul on Montefinis. Wow. With 11.5 remaining. And the foul is going to be on Monty Fenice. As Dublin knocks down the first one. It's a 4-point game. Wondering if Dublin might want to miss this intentionally, or else the Dukes will be forced to foul. Makes it. It's a 3-point game. Brannigan, timeout immediately to Coach Dabina with 11.5 remaining. As we're going to take a timeout, 30 seconds, come back for the conclusion.
This is not your ordinary community college. This is an education for the 21st century, a college that learns from industry trends and adapts to the changing job market. This is a group of acclaimed professors and a staff who will stand at your side and help you kick down any door you choose. This is where you can learn a new skill or earn a degree, online or in person, at 6 locations across Monmouth County. This is not your ordinary community college. This is Brookdale. This is college redefined. This is success reimagined.
And we're back here in the Collins Arena. Tim Kenefamo live with you. Let's set the field for you. 11.5 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Brookdale has a 3-point lead. They have the ball. They just called a timeout. Now remember, in college, they cannot advance the ball to half court, so they will have to inbound near Cumberland's basket. If Cumberland can get a quick steal here, it would be beneficial to them. However, if Brookdale is able to beat the pressure, which I'm assuming Cumberland is going to put, Cumberland will be forced to foul, because at that point, Brookdale can just run out the clock. And again, only 11.5 remaining. The winner of this game goes on to play Middlesex in the Final Four of the Region 19 tournament here for the women. So a lot on the line. I apologize. In college, they can advance the ball, so it's a half-court game. Conroy inbounds. Brannigan fouled. Took longer than it expected to be. As, again, Brookdale does not have enough, Cumberland does not have enough team fouls to send Brookdale to the line, so they still have 2 more fouls to go. This is going to take a while. Monty Fenice bumped. 8 seconds left. They still have to commit 1 more foul. Before Brookdale will be sent to the line. So assuming Brookdale's going to foul here, question will be who will they foul? Conroy to inbound at half court. Gets it to Allender. Allender not fouled. Still no foul. 3.5 seconds. Wow, that took a tremendous amount of time off the clock. I'm not sure if Cumberland was trying to go for a jump ball, which wouldn't have helped them because they don't have the possession arrow. But that took a crucial 4.5 seconds off the clock. And now Allender with a 2-shot foul can pretty much, with this amount of time left, put the game away. If she knocks them both down, she makes one of them. Allender, front rim, Dublin, last desperation, throws it away to Dixon, and that will do it. Cumberland is going to fall this evening and lose by a final score of 57-53. Brookdale going to advance to the Final Four to play Middlesex in a couple of days. Tough loss for Cumberland. And it was a tough loss for Cumberland. They lose by a score of 57-53. Again, just a tough loss. They really had a nice job. They kept with Brookdale. Brookdale at one point had a 9-point lead in the 3rd quarter. However, Cumberland came back to take the lead near the halfway point of the 3rd. However, 4th quarter, it was really back and forth until Brookdale hit a couple of crucial threes and a couple of nice plays by Michelle Monty Fenice in particular with the left-hand layups. gave Brookdale a cushion, and they were able to hold that cushion throughout the game. And again, they win by a final score of 57-53. So again, Brookdale, because they win this quarterfinal round, is now going to play Middlesex. And the Final Four for the Women's Region 19 tournament looks like this. Northampton will play Ocean, and Brookdale will play Middlesex. Of course, the winner of those two games will play each other in the championship round up at Northampton. The games will not be held here in the Collins Arena, so you have to check Brookdale Athletics to see how the rest of the tournament goes out. However, Brookdale feeling pretty good as they will have to go up against the #1 team in the region, Middlesex, coming up in just another couple of days. So again, Brookdale is able to win 57-53. Brookdale, well, the next time we will be live here in the Collins Arena will be on Tuesday when the Brookdale men come in. Again, their region is not quite set. They will come in Tuesday at 7 Eastern Time. The winner of that game has yet to be decided, so again, check BrookdaleAthletics.com for the latest on that game. As for us here at Brookdale Television, I want to thank you for watching on this primetime game here on Saturday night. Tim Catalfamo live here in the Collins Arena. We'll see you on Tuesday, everybody. Good night from the Collins Arena.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Yaya. Hi, I'm Frenchie.
I'm Colleen.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Michelle.
I'm Pickles. I'm Brie. I'm Talia.
I'm Jackie.
And I'm Brie.
And we are the Brookdale